That is Zion. And today I'm going to discuss and give you detailed analysis now of this lost mayhem known as reality TV. Okay? Such as, but definitely not limited to, love and hip hop, all of them, baddies, all of them, the real world, all of them, Backyard Club, Big Brother, Housewives, just to name a few. Okay? And we're going to tackle them with the words of the Most High, Yahweh, from his Torah to include prophets. Okay? And also 3 inserts from the Willie Lynch Letter. But before I get started, I want to let you all know that I too was victimized as I allowed reality TV, love hip hop now, to take over my mind and corrupt my ruach between the year of 1999 through 2021, baby. I was acting a fool, straight fool, thinking I was Jocelyn Hernandez. Kind, crazy. All right, 514, count me in. All right now, who created reality TV? Y'all ain't gonna get this, cuz, but it's one of them heathens. Okay now, it is European producer, host Alan Funt, Candid camera, in which unsuspecting people were confronted with funny, unusual situations and filmed with hidden cameras. Hidden cameras, meaning they didn't know about the cameras. But right now they know in modern day times while y'all out there trying to act like this is real stuff, promoting it, but yeah, people can see the camera. Okay, let's continue. It first aired in 1984 in the 21st century, baby. The series is often considered a prototype of reality television programming. All right. Now, what is programming, family? Programming is the process of writing instructions for a computer to follow in order to perform tasks and solve problems. Programming is a collaboration between humans and computers. Now, family, as I just stated, programming is a collaboration between humans and computers. So ask yourself, what the hell could a computer teach you about a human, or how to act and operate your brain to do such functions? Like, they should be able to do that, right? But y'all still getting used and sucked up in this warp stuff. Okay, let's continue. These script programs, such as reality TV, target our nation, Israel, because you know we be all up on every daggone reality show that they got popping right now. It's mostly us. And that's not a good thing, people, Salaki. PP, that's funny. But let's continue. The heaviest during these modern times, with their modern antics, okay, displaying us in a negative light. We can't never watch the reality TV show when we're doing something positive. We can't now. Let's one of us make it on our own, that's a production and stuff like that. But anyway, just throwing that out there, so somebody want to pick that up and run with it. Do that. Just make sure you tag me, better Zion. But let's continue. All right now, as we go against our own men on these reality shows and hate our fellow acts in a cuss, whether it be in the world and in the truth. And yes, you heard me right. In the world and in the truth, which means some of you from watching these shows have still tainted that mentality that you picked up from, what is this, Alan Funt, and you took it with you, harvesting hate in your mind for your fellow brethren in the truth, where you know you're not supposed to do that, but you do it anyhow, showing these similar ways of these reality TV shows, All right, let's continue. So, let's view and let's 3 inserts inserts from the Willie Lynch Letter, which is from The Making of a Slave. In fact, please pay attention to how all this gets tied into these actions that are being fulfilled today. God. Now, the first chapter that we're going to go to, which we're going to take 2 inserts from, is going to be the breaking of the Israelite woman. God. And also, I'm just reading 2 inserts, but I do have part 1 and part 2 of breaking of the Israelite woman on my channel, God. So make sure you go ahead and click on that, where it's more in detail with me breaking down each passage for you, okay? God, I'm pretty sure you'll love it. God, let's go ahead and get started. So like it. Insert number 1. And it states, when in complete submission, meaning the female, Salaki, okay, is in complete submission, she will train, groom her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. What are we doing nowadays, ladies? Okay, let's continue. Insert 2. By her being left alone, unprotected, with the male image destroyed, meaning the alpha male, the protector male, destroyed, because you know the heathens did what they did to our fellow brethren, to make sure we didn't have no protection in Israel. So that left the female Salakia vulnerable and accessible to all types of heathens. All types of indoctrinations, all types of things that turn you away from your own man. Let's continue. So they destroyed the male image, okay? The ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state, to a frozen independent state. That's where y'all get that independent woman and stuff, which is not a good thing, ladies. So stop making that seem like it's more powerful than what it need to be. It need to be thrown in the trash. It's not a good statement. In this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male, listen to this now, and her female offspring in reversed roles. Meaning you have the male baby now raised up into a teen, all the way up into adulthood, thinking that he is going to act like the female, being the dependent, dependent on the woman, dependent on this. I need you to do this for me, I need you to do this. And she don't raise the female opposite role, so that the girl has grown up childhood through adulthood, teenage years, and all that type of stuff. And now she out here like, I don't need you. I got this, I got that. Do. I don't need nothing to do. Kind. Foolery. But let's continue. Next chapter is going to be warning possible interloping negatives. Right? And this is insert 3, family. And it states from the Willie Lynch Letter now. Furthermore, listen to this, family. We talked about paying particular attention to the female savage. They called y'all savages. And her offspring for orderly future planning. Planning means this is something they thought about, God premeditated. They thought about this to carry this out long term. All right. Then more recently, we stated that by reversing the positions of the male and the female savages, which I told y'all before, we created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever, unless a phenomenon occurred in reset and positions the male and the female savages. So they waiting for a phenomenon to occur to wake these females up who feel like they don't need no man for nothing. They so independent, they ain't gotta listen to a man. They don't need a leader or a head. They want to wake them up, and then you got these men and stuff just doing what men do, and they got these reverse roles of things going on like that. Until the phenomenon occur, they gonna stay in these positions, frozen, stagnant. Now want no assistance. And I'm not talking about government assistance, okay? I'm talking about spiritual assistance from the Abba. All right, let's continue. Ox and the cons. With those 3 inserts read now from the Willie Lynch Letter, have you noticed the current day program from 1984, here it is 2024, from 1984 by European reality TV star, producer, Alan Funt. I pray you have. Okay, okay. As you continue to read the Willie Lynch Letter on your own, so I do pray that y'all go get the book and read it on your own. So Amazon, and you can get the audio book, and you can also find it on YouTube. So wherever you get it, just get it. If you want to print it out and read over it, family. It's a great read. It's a needed read to make you open up your mind and to see Babylon for what it is and not what you want it to be. Okay. Okay, let's continue. The earlier stages of programming, it will be shown to you of our Israelite accounts to follow the ways of the heathens, which is ultimately the demise of our nation, Yasharel. And can't nobody tell me it is not, because it is the demise of our nation, Yasharel. As soon as we started seeing our own on TV out here acting a fool, I think it started off with the Real World and them housewives, all them towns and cities and stuff, them housewives and things like that. Yeah, that was our downfall. Watching us act the fool on TV and then mimicking that stuff in our personal lives, which was a downfall. I know because I did it too. Okay, let's continue. As you watch these reality TV shows now, you see the Israelite ox and the cots depicted as, and I'm about to read these things, I got about 6. I got about 5. Let me read these 5 that you start to see. Let me get some water, because that is I ain't be talking too much. Oh, that was so good, cold. I could have drunk more, but for the sake of the video, let me keep going. Number 1. A cot's independent. All right, the frozen mental state, as the Willie Lynch Letter wrote, so you do see that, right? Where the female is independent, own house, own cars, own job, own businesses, and let a man dare approach her and try to date her. She want to make sure that he can exceed her living expenses and all that type of things, and provide for him all type of things that she already has, or double or what she has, and things like that, where he barely is making it. And if he not making it, she don't got time for that man. That's the accounts being pushed as independent, and they want all of the other women who are watching these celebrities to be just like them, when in actuality these celebrities need to be just like us, not watching this filth that they pushing out here to program and mind F your mind and stuff to act like that. Okay, number 2, let's continue. Beta ox, as well as being feminized, not in leadership positions over their homes and their women. Now, what's a man supposed to do? Your man is supposed to what? Lead, protect, and respect, of course, and honor his queen. That's what you're supposed to do. But as I stated before in the Willie Lynch Letter, these are reversed roles. So that male, the beta male, now he's extremely feminized, on these daggone shows. I don't remember. Dang, it's been so long since I watched it, so I can't even pick out one of their names. I don't know. But anyways, that man, whichever man you want to choose him. Is extremely feminized now. He in there in the house and things like that, saying, "Oh yeah, baby, I want you to do this, and and the woman talking back, saying, "I ain't doing none of this," and and he be like, "Okay, forget it," and he walk out the door. No. That ain't right. Okay, but once again, like I said, the roles are reversed. Number 3, let's continue. Accounts in romantic relationships with their fellow ox. And ox in a romantic relationship with their fellow ox. All right, so you got all this homosexuality stuff going on, lesbianism, gayism, pridism, all this stuff going on these daggone reality TV shows. These women out here promoting how they don't need a man because they want a woman to treat them like a man do, but the woman is dressed up like a man, but she says she a woman. but her mind making her think she a man. So technically, these women who is dating these women who look like men and act like men really want a man, but they want the man to be feminized so they can push the man around. That's what I'm gathering from that. Tell me if y'all gathering the same thing, because it made sense when I thought about it in my mind. Probably not when I just said it out loud, but it definitely made sense when I thought about it in my mind. Okay, figure it out on your own. Let's continue. Number 4 is going to be beta ox as well as beta ox are sleeping around on their spouses by finding emotional and sexual comfort as someone that is not their partner. And they feel like this is good TV stuff, right? Where they can sit up here and display how this, let's say, that one Stevie J. Yeah, he was out there messing around on me with Jocelyn. And all this stuff, and had these women fighting back and forth for him and his love and his affection and got Jocelyn pregnant while he married to me. Stuff like that mess. They pushing that stuff. That's crazy. Y'all out here doing that too. They're putting these posters up and stuff, talking about, yeah, I got your man with me last night and stuff like that. Like, baby, that ain't nothing to be cute up. Do you not know that's a slave mentality cycle that you living in right now? Such a loving him. Do you not know that's what you're going through, or you promoting it like it's cute, baby? Ain't nothing cute with that. Okay. But let's continue. Number 5, all right, to include the promotion of interracial marriages where a European woman now or male, okay, to include other nationalities such as Moabites and Hamites, etc., look down on our Israelite accounts because the beta Israelite male chose that nationality over his Israelite queen. Okay, now that's a problem, and also that would be the Israelite women be choosing them over their Israelite kings. Okay, I don't care what you tell me. Can't nobody in another nationality, baby, treat me better than an Israelite king. Can't nobody do that. Nobody. So those of you who are in love with these people or for these other nations, that's crooked, that's foreign, that's retarded. Okay, let's continue. Now, you tell me, better say it, if that isn't exactly what I just read from The Making of a Slave. Okay? All right, now let that sit on your mind, family, as we now go over our Torah law and prophecy now to tear down this computerized, program, scripted mentality, better known as reality TV. All right, but before we begin, family, please tell me, why is it so hard for you to allow these heathens to follow after their own ways and you step back while they humiliate and exploit themselves? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing hard with that. Ain't nothing hard about it. I mean, the celebrities might lose the money and stuff, which I don't. Let me go ahead and get this out here right now. Those celebrities that's doing this reality TV shows and things like that, let them, the ones that's our color, our nationality, let them continue to do that. Because they already signed contracts with Hashatan. Let them continue to do that. The viewers, y'all don't need to be watching that. So what's so hard with the viewers not watching that mess, letting them fall to their own demise and destruction and things of that nature? Kai, and you sitting in your room reading your Tanakh, looking at something beneficial to not just your ruach, but to your mental. Go exercise or something. Eat healthier. Do something like that instead of sit behind the daggone TV with your remote. Oh, I gotta watch Love and Hip Hop. Oh, it's almost 12 o'clock. Let me turn into baddies. Or, oh, Real World's on. It's on season 9. You know, like stuff like that. Stop watching these people lives. Because these people, they get paid off of you watching their lives. And then that's the thing about it. It's not even their lives. It's the lives that the computer wrote out for them to live out, to entrap you to realize, well, technically not realize, but to mimic what you saw on the big screen and put it in your life. If your life up, that's pretty much what it is, because some celebrities, they not going to jail for the stuff they're doing. And if they do go to jail, they only recording that little part of them getting processed, and they already done cleared the room out. So if they sit behind bars, they sit behind bars just for a scene, and then they come right back out within 2 hours. You go to jail, you ain't coming back out in no 2 hours, baby. You gonna stay in there for hitting people over the head with glass bottles and stuff. That's Remy mine. She would know. She been in there for many years. And then she came out and got on reality TV. Oh, okay. And now she got a problem with papoose. Oh, okay. Okay. Bet that won't scripted. But God, all right, now let's continue and get into the Torah. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 30 through 31. Okay. All right. It states, beware of being lured into their ways after they have been wiped out before you. Do not inquire about their gods, saying, how did those nations worship their gods? I too will follow those practices. You shall not talk at thus towards Yahweh, your Adonai. For they perform for their gods, and they do perform it, every abhorrent act that Yahweh detests. They even offer up their sons and daughters in the fire to their gods. So, family, in this instance, the European reality TV producer Alan Funt created reality TV, which is programming of the human mind and behavior. European Alan Funt is a heathen from another nation. The fact that he's a heathen from another nation should tell you something, because Yahweh told you don't learn the ways of the other nations, the heathens. God, who ways have you picked up? The heathens' ways and followed them. God, and you went directly against Yahweh's commandments. Let's continue. Deuteronomy chapter 7, 3 through 4. It states from the Torah, you shall not intermarry with them. No, do not give your daughters to their sons, or take their daughter for your sons. Kind. I done told y'all about these ox, our brothers out here marrying these lightly skin tone European women, and vice versa and stuff, and the Moabites and the stuff, and the Hamites and the stuff. I done told you, y'all said don't do that. God is going to turn you away. All right, verse 4. But they will turn your children away from me to worship their gods, other gods, Salakia. And Yahweh's anger will blaze forth against you, and he will wipe you out. God, so Yahweh ain't just gonna wipe out them other nations, them heathens and stuff like that, for helping them, helping you turn away from him and going after their guys and them doing that idolatry stuff. He gonna wipe your butt out too, because you decided to do what he told you to do, to figure out how they worship the other gods, and you gonna go follow the ways of the heathens that Yahweh told you not to do. So now Yahweh got to come in, smite your butt with whatever destruction he want to smite you with. God. Okay, family, you are not to marry them, okay? They will turn you away from Yahweh, as seen on these reality TV shows countless number of times. Israelite ox in the cuts are either married to them, they're either dating them, or they're either sleeping with these same people who would have enslaved them via their forefathers. Okay. And or these same people have an evil eye towards the Israelite ox and the cock for their personal celebrity gain. So let me drink some water, because I got a question, family. My question is this: what makes you think that the heathen woman, the foreign woman, right? Heathen, other nationality, whatnot like that. What makes you think that she's very happy to be dating a Israelite man, or vice versa? The heathen man happy to be dating an Israelite woman, and themselves personally not looking down on your fellow in the cats, right? And saying, dang, I must be the pick of the litter because they'd rather be with me because they don't want you. What makes you think that's not what them heathen people is saying when they sleeping and kissing all on our fellow brethren and stuff like that, our Israelite people? What makes you think that's not what they thinking? They having an evil eye towards us because our own didn't even want us. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good feeling. Mm-mm. Y'all need to stop this interracial stuff. That's not cool. No. But let's continue. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. And it states, okay? Thus said Yahweh, do not learn to go the way of the nations, and do not be dismayed by the portents in the sky. Let the other nations be dismayed by them. Ooh, God, so family. Yahweh specifically said, do not learn the ways of the heathens. Okay, and the ways of the heathens right now being learned will be this reality TV stuff. All right. Now, to include learning of things such as, the sky stuff where you're doing signs and zodiac and galaxy worship, and allow the other nations to be dismayed by those things. Okay, so family, why is it so, once again, why is it so hard for you to allow the other nations to be dismayed by their foolishness in reality TV, that clearly is created to make a mockery of themselves, which is the heathens personally, and the other nations, that have submerged you as in our people, Israel, into their BS, which is ultimately made a program destruction of you, or a kind. Why you can't let these other nations be dismayed by their own foolery, their own reality TV shows? I would love to see the day when all of Yasharel just be like, you know what? I'm listening to that bad Zion. She really making some sense on this podcast right here today. I'm gonna go ahead and stop watching reality TV for at least a month and let me see how my life improves when I actually start thinking on my own and not thinking like this computerized program written script want me to behave because I done seen other people do this in the limelight, even though they getting a coin and stuff like that. But I don't got that same amount of digits in my pocket or in my bank account, but I'm acting just as foolish as them. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Take it. Let's continue. Genesis chapter 2, verse 18 and 22 through 23. And it states, Yahweh, your and mine, Elohei God, said it is not good for man to be alone. I will make a fitting helper for him. And Yahweh, your Elohim, God fashioned the rib that he had taken from the man into a woman, and he brought her to the man. Then the man said, this one. Hold on, let me. Then the man said, this one, at last, is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This one shall be called woman. For from man was she taken. Now, how did a fellow a cat, yet alone a reality TV star family as displayed on television, clearly tell you how to be a woman to your man, one of whom she don't listen to on reality TV? She gay. Oh man, look like she's a violation of that there law. Ooh, okay, let's continue. So riddle me this, family, because y'all know I like riddles. Does or doesn't a woman on reality TV show that she is independent? She does, right? So if you independent, that very well mean that you ain't listening to no man. Sit. Okay. Number 2, does she or doesn't she show that she wears the mannerism of a male as in a leader? Now, everybody want to talk about, women not supposed to wear the clothing of a man, but that clothing is not just personally about that apparel. It's actually about that mind, that mental of a man, that spirit of a man, that buck at your man. Okay. Let's continue. Number 3. Is she or isn't she in fact kind the woman created by the man, who the man named woman? Kind, because some of these women, Salaki, like to think that, oh, the man was made for me, so the man gotta listen to me. I'm gonna tell the man what to do, and guess what? He gonna do what I said do, because why? I'm the leader. I'm the head of this house. Oh, that's violation to the law. It's hard. Okay. All right. Let's continue, but still, answer those riddles for me. That was 3 for you, family. Okay. Let's continue. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 16. And it states, do not deal basely with your countrymen. Do not profit by the blood of your fellow. I am Yahweh. Meaning, family, avoid spreading slander, gossip, and not endanger the life of a neighbor. As you see on reality TV, these stars are completely in violation of this law. Deeply, baby. They will clearly slander and gossip about one another to each other to reap benefits from the taxpayer dollars, which turns into their paycheck for that season to another season to include other seasons, where the exact same script is being played out by different members every single season, which y'all ain't catching on to. I don't know why. Hence, the storyline never changes. But guess what? Y'all still sitting there watching this stuff. The cast members changing as every new season come, right? But that storyline never changed. Just like y'all sitting there. Y'all ain't changing. Y'all falling. That's all the change you're doing. Falling willfully, mentally into this warp shit. Oh, all right. So, in conclusion, family, if I didn't lose you, told I for staying with me. But in conclusion, those of you who do currently participate in the supporting of reality TV shows by watching, because yes, views are participation. So shout out to those watching my channel. Thank you for your views, for participating, whether you like me or you don't. Let's continue. Are mindless, giving yourselves over to the heathens and the devices of Hashatan willfully as you engage and learn from these computer program celebrities. Please don't allow your actions toward your fellow brethren to include your partner mirror the characteristics of a reality star who is clearly acting a script out, to F your current life up. That is very much tangible, because you keep making tangible effects that cause tangible decisions. But guess what? You the only one reaping the benefits. Okay? All right. And those are not no positive benefits. They're all negative. Negative. Oh, just making sure you're here. All right. All right, family. So, yeah. That's what I got on this reality TV stuff. I hope it was a lot. It might have been a lot to take in right now, but just push replay. You know the little circle thing that be in the middle of the video. Just push that, run it back, go through these laws again. Go pick up that daggone Willie Lynch Letter, Making of a Slave. Do that. Cut them daggone reality TV shows off, because you don't need them. Go love your family that is really in your living room and really in your bedroom. Go love on them and just be like, hey, family, I'm sorry for doing this to you. Or hey, Isha, I'm sorry for treating you like this. Daggone Jocelyn Hernandez made me have that Jezebel spirit, and me, I felt soft and stuff, so I felt like crying all the time, but telling you what you ain't doing right, even though I thought you were acting like a Stephen J and all this other type of stuff. Let me not learn the ways of the heathens no more. Let me learn the ways of Yahweh, the only Eloheka of Israel. And let me stop dressing like I'm loose and ratchet with these extra tight clothes on, because I really don't want nobody else's attention but yours, baby. Oh, and pull your britches up too. Shalom, Bear Kai.